I found it great. I had been recommended to do it by another colleague of mine who had been on the same program. I had come to the world of virtuals screaming and dragging because I've done face-to-face training for a long time. And of course, with COVID-19, sort of the face-to-face world fell apart. And I had been upskilled by another company to do a bit of virtual work, but I've been doing it for maybe about 5 or 6 months, and I felt I really could do with a little bit more in terms of upskilling. Obviously, I knew Catherine and John from my time at another company. And so I had a chat with them. They suggested a chat with someone else, and I decided to put myself on it. So that's how I heard about it. My reasons for doing it was just, I suppose, to upskill in the whole world of virtual delivery. And I'll be honest, I was a bit apprehensive before I went on it because obviously there's a significant investment cost involved. But I think what I learned most about it, first and foremost, it's a very enjoyable experience, and I can come to that later. But I think what I find most valuable is when you're used to face-to-face training, people had always said that virtual delivery is different, and I knew that, but I didn't really understand it. And it wasn't until I went on to the course that I understood why it's different and kind of how you have to start all over again. So I found it that very valuable. And then I think the other thing that I found very valuable about the course is the people I was on. There's only 5 or 6 of us on the program. We're all like-minded people. Of course, we're all trainers. So that's kind of nice too. You get quite a lot of peer-to-peer learning as well. So as well as being fun, I think there's a lot of learning from the other people in the program as well. So it was really good. I really enjoyed it. And what I would say is if you were to ask me the question, did I learn anything new? All this stuff's available out there because even, Catherine and John put videos out about how to be better online and virtual delivery. But that's not what it's about. It's about having the group experience of you can short circuit it by giving your time and effort into the program, which is divided into, I think it's 5 3-hour slots. So I felt it got great value for money in the sense that I didn't have to learn that all myself. It was a very easy learning environment. Well, I got what I wanted and more. So I think they do a very good questionnaire beforehand, but that in itself is valuable because it asks you to rate yourself between 0 and 10 on a lot of different dimensions. And of course, I think most people were giving themselves maybe anything between 5 and 7. So you could very clearly see at the end of the week that, yeah, I could move those scores further up. But the other little bit that I got, which was nice, was it's a little bit more enthusiastic about doing virtuals now, because I really did not want to do them before COVID hit. And even when I embraced them, I was kind of pushing against myself. But I actually quite enjoyed the experience, and it made me excited at least to try the skills and to try the learning when I came off the course. So yeah, I think I got what I wanted and more. Okay, so I'm running virtuals. There's kind of 2 parts of my business. One is running virtuals kind of for other people, other companies. And then also I do a lot in the area of careers. So I have a little career game, which I ran face to face before COVID. And now I'm trying to get that online. So the 2 parts that I really liked was on my own little career game side. That was all about the design. I haven't done much in design, and I really loved the session on design and how you put together a virtual course. So that's been really, really useful from that side of things. And I'm working on that at the moment. And then on the other side, which is interesting, is when I'm delivering programs for other people where the content's already been designed, I find that I have a much more critical eye to it now. So I'm likely to take the content and say, okay, let me just go through the 8 building blocks that we learned on the program. And how does this content fit in, and how can I best apply? And that's quite fun. That's quite a fun thing to do. And I think as a result, or I hope as a result, that I'm a better deliverer as a result of that. So those are the 2 areas where I think I've got the most out of it.